And early morning to you motherfuckers. Sitting on my porch, doing what I do, minding my fucking business. Y'all should try it. It's good. And these motherfucking demons caught itself repaving this street for the 50th time since I've been down here. I believe this property was built over a old mine or something. Because the street cracks all the time. Sinkholes is about to come. I can see the old streetcar tracks. So that tells you how old this shit is. The freaking street swelled up. The water main lines down underground always bursting. It's time for me to get the hell from down here. It's a beautiful street. Quiet. Y'all can hear nothing but the crickets or whatever. Nothing out here but deer, cats, raccoons. I seen a coyote. I seen possums. I see skunks now. It's a fucking Animal Planet type shit. But ain't no fucking crime over here. That's why I like living here. Ain't got no fucking grimy ass drug dealers on my street or nothing. She probably hates you as well. Hate is a strong word. You could have kept that to yourself. Come out on the porch talking about you hate some motherfucker. That's deep. I dislike folks, but hate, that's not an option. I just let things be. My life sucks, but did I keep it in perspective? There's always someone doing worse than I think I'm doing. I'm blessed to sit here and drink coffee and feel comfortable. I'm tired, I can go in there and get in the bed, lock the door, turn on the freaking central air or the heat. We have food, fresh water, shower in the bathtub. Y'all get the point. Blessings. And I'm grateful. And we live in a society that money is everything. I mean, it's nice to have material things we can purchase with money that can be taken away at any second. So I'll just continue to pray, count my blessings. My children is okay. My wife, my girl, hopefully they're with God and they're okay. There's always this couple bright stars right above me. Look like a full moon. It's hard for me all the time now. What am I supposed to do? Start over again? I don't want to. Guess it's not meant for me to have someone to spend my life with. Every time I think I'm doing all right, I get smashed in the face with reality. They say God won't give us too much that we can't handle. I don't know about that at times. It's like everything is just downhill. I really don't care about things like I used to. I don't even want to go outside. That's how bad it gets for me. It's hard to keep controlling my temper and my emotions. Because people try you for no reason. I never could understand that. I don't bother with people. I don't start things with people. It's like the devil just sent them to me, and I guess God just want to see how I'm going to react. I think about my mother all the time as well. Getting older. Folks pass on. But we're expected to go on with our lives like whatever. It's not that easy. I used to think I was built for this shit. It's not true. I'm a human being. I have feelings and emotions, and it gets overwhelming for me. But I guess I'm supposed to continue to look at the big picture. And then I ask myself, what the fuck is the big picture? Every woman that ever gave a fuck about me is gone, dead. It ain't like they left me or we split up. Death is final. I still wake up and reality smacks me in the face immediately. Mei Lee is not with me anymore. But I make myself believe that she's still with me in spirit. And she talks to me. And my mother talks to me when I get really overwhelmed. I don't know if it's subconsciously, I don't understand. Because lately I've been like angry. And that's not me. I've always been humble and kind to folks until otherwise, but I've been lashing out. But these punk motherfuckers deserve worse. And I'm tired of giving them passes. Because folks need to watch what comes out of their fucking mouth. Because it could be your teeth. I'm just tired. Mentally. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What is my purpose? I used to believe my purpose in life was to help as many people as I can before I'm gone. I still believe that wholeheartedly, but I can't help myself right now. It's like I'm cursed. I don't do illegal things. I go to the casino and kill time, sports bet, play the slots a little bit, and I reminisce. And I always wonder what could have been. Quite sure we all do that sometimes. Oh, but I can go back. I would do it this way. I would do it that way. Reality, people, there ain't no going back. You wake up in the morning or the afternoon or the evening, there's a chance you can start all over. Fresh start. Don't give a fuck what you're doing. You're out here strung out on drugs and homeless. My heart goes out to you. I feel that pain. Oh, too well. But you gotta bear down and ask yourself, this is this how I want to live for the rest of my days? The streets don't love you. The drugs don't love you. The people that sell you the fucking drugs don't give a fuck about you. The people running around with you to get more drugs don't give a fuck about you. So if you're still fortunate enough to have any family left in your life and you didn't burn all your bridges, you need to take that to heart and make amends. Because we're not promised tomorrow. And some of us ain't even promised to live through the day. It's just wild how things play out in life. It's like our lives come full circle. As you get older, you would think that we should be able to figure it out. Well, what the fuck is there to figure out? There's no guarantees in this shit. Anything could happen, good or bad, at any time. Selling raccoons fighting or something. It's just hard for each and every one of us. Some of us look for an out, getting high, drinking, gambling, sex, drinking coffee, smoking cigarettes. It's all addiction, no matter how you look at it. I've never been one to think that I was better than anyone else. But in this fucking country we live in, they don't want you to believe that. They want you to believe that they're better than you. It is hard to understand why the white folks in this country, nothing has changed. some are ignorant, still rude and angry. How the fuck could you be angry? Your ancestors stole, murdered, raped, terrorized innocent people for centuries. And you motherfuckers is reaping the benefits of their crimes. But you're angry because a person of color has to work 10 times as hard as your fucking sorry ass, and you still won't give them their respect. And then when we lash out, we're the bad guys, we're the villains. I mean, how much do y'all expect a motherfucker to take? Our people have our own issues with ourselves. Being looked down upon shouldn't be one of them. We built this motherfucking nation. Yes, people that look like me built this motherfucker. And y'all can't stand that. Y'all try to rewrite history and take books out of the library. What kind of sad ass sorry shit is that? If you don't like a book that's in the library, don't read it. What's the big deal? I can't stand America. This fucking Donald Trump's back in the news. Like, so? As soon as I see the story, I turns the channel. I don't give a fuck what they do to that devil. He's one of them. So y'all know how this is going to end. He's supposedly a billionaire, but he needs help with his legal fees. Don the Con. I wouldn't give a fuck what happened. They can put him in prison. They can exile him from this country. They can re-elect him for president. I don't give a fuck either way. What about Joe Biden? What about him? He's no better. He's fucking old. He don't have a clue what the fuck he's doing. He was around Barack Obama for what, 8 years? And didn't learn shit. Why is that? Because Obama was a brother of color. And y'all know the mindset of these white people. I'm not listening to that person. I mean, I live in Pittsburgh, PA, and the homeless population is off the chain. But they'll document it, these sorry motherfuckers that ride past with their cameras and make videos of the homeless camps, But the people with a little bit of power do nothing to help the people. Like the mayor of this city, he's a straight up house. It's fucking embarrassing. He's a puppet. Token. That's what he is to me. I usually vote for people that look like me. But that house, he couldn't get my vote. I seen right through that bullshit from day one. I have to take care of it, master. He's that type of person. You send bulldozers and destroy the homeless people's camp. The little things they did have, you motherfuckers destroyed it. Wait till it get cold and destroy their camp. But you could have gave them notice all winter. There's no help for us, man. You motherfuckers won't admit it, but we're all one bad move away from the streets. Rent is out of control. How could rent be more than a motherfucker's income? Because this country is predicated on a bunch of greedy fucking devils. They're holding us hostage. And the government don't give a fuck because they're in cahoots with them. I just need me a lump sum of money, man, where I can just do me. Because I ain't got people to do. If I had my way, I'd disappear. And I'd still be in the state of Pennsylvania somewhere. All I need is a piece of water and peace of mind again. Because I don't have peace of mind at this point in my life. I fight my battles like everybody else. I come out here in public and I got to deal with total idiots. And then I remember what my mother used to tell me, that everyone doesn't have the same heart as you have, Tony. Because I expect better from human beings, period. Let alone people of color. It has to be hard trying to go through life being a coon. A ass kissing, boot licking Uncle Tom type motherfucker. That has to be really hard. You have an image to uphold, but then you got the audacity to come around people like me, like you ain't doing nothing wrong. I'ma check you. I see it every day. I go down there on Federal Street, it's a business district. Got this house works in the beer distributor. It's embarrassing. This motherfucker act like he got stock in Mr. Charlie's business. You ain't nothing but a stock boy. Act your pay rate, motherfucker. I mean, it's discouraging that I have a problem with going into these establishments at all. Like that beer distributor. I haven't been in that motherfucker in about 4 months. I usually go in there and get me some drinks, some cigarettes, and some lottery. I do not even go in the place anymore because I don't appreciate the ownership. He's a piece of shit thinking he's somebody, you know. Yeah. I don't have to give you my dollars. I'm not banned from there or none of that. I just made a conscientious decision months ago that these devils ain't never getting another dime of my money. And I mean that. I'll walk up to the corner store to get my cigarettes or my water or whatever. They're humble and kind. They appreciate people spending their money in their store. Excuse me. And it's genuine. Spirit distributor motherfuckers act like motherfuckers is inconveniencing them. Because you're 45, 50 years old, working for about $25 a day. Unloading beer trucks, stocking the coolers, sweeping, mopping, house. Straight slavery type shit. And then you running around in there like you got part ownership. It's sad. I just look at this sorry motherfucker. You know, he come out to smoke his cigarettes. I just look at him and shake my head like, I bet your parents are real proud of you, House. But they'll get rid of him like they got rid of all the other people of color. You know, goddamn dope fiend white boy behind the counter, you know, just robbing them blind. And they know it. But he still has a job. Why is that? It's one thing about America, boy. The motherfuckers will take care of people that look like them. By any means necessary. That's why I can't understand how a white motherfucking person is out here homeless. Sonny, you got some spare change? Standing there with a fucking sign in front of the casino, every corner. You don't get the fuck away from me. I just give them that look. You know, what a waste of white skin is what pops into my head. Because you motherfuckers will get chance after chance. I'll go into any one of these establishments and get a job before any motherfucker that look like me. And you'll steal from them and you'll do this and you'll make your excuses and they'll give you chance after chance. But they'll watch a person like me like a hawk. Every shift, all shift. Nitpick. Try to discourage you to quit. And then it'd be motherfucking other brown people with the house. Shit. He was 10 minutes late, boss. You know, I can't stand motherfuckers, man. That's why I don't work. I put in my dues in that slavery field, you know. I will sit here and talk shit and struggle for the rest of my days before I put myself in a position for me to get in trouble. I do not do the disrespect at nobody's motherfucking job. I never did. I'm not with it. You're not going to be talking to me like I don't know what I'm doing or you think you can say what you want. I've been through that shit. Because we all get a turn, you know. And maybe one of these years, if I live long enough, I'll get another turn financially. You know, it only takes one push of a slot machine or one sports bet to come up, you know. Yeah, it only takes one. Like tonight, I had a ticket for $100. I got this ticket won. Literally, everybody's won. The Pirates, all these underdogs, they've won. And then I need the Mets to beat the Kansas City Royals, and they're in the 11th inning, and the Mets take a 2-run lead. So let's get 3 outs. I'll go down and get my $100. These sorry motherfuckers give up 3 and lose 7-6. So the curse continues. I feel like the Chicago Cubs before they won the World Series and the Boston Red Sox. That's how I feel in life. Well, what happened with that? Eventually, they want it all. So my mindset is if I continue to place a bet on a daily basis, eventually it's inevitable that I'm going to win. So I went out to get me a pack of cigarettes. I had my slip in my pocket, but I'm looking at it on my phone, and these fuckers, I just threw the shit out the window again. I'm literally paying for paper. And I got my cigarettes, and I ran down to the casino with about $12, and I placed me a $5 bet, 9 teams. If I was to win, it would be over $9,000 for $5 for 9 picks. And I do this daily. A buddy of mine always tells me, see me, always asks me, did I put my bet in and get my ticket for the day? And I tell him, do a beer shit in the woods. And then I tell him, I'm placing a bet every day for the rest of my life. And I mean that. It'll be football season, I'm going to be betting on that. I bet on the NBA, I'll bet on whatever. I'm not betting on nothing but baseball, professional football, and professional basketball. I'm not getting caught up in other shit. It's a gamble. It's legal. I go to the casino and I place my bet through the Kayaski company machine, whatever. You can only place bets up to $10,000 in the machine. Anything over $10,000, you got to go to the window. So I try to round it off. My fantasy ticket's what I call it, and get close to $10,000 as I can. Like the ticket I played tonight, no, it's over 9,000. So if I don't want to go outside at all tomorrow, I don't have to. Let me see. I got the ticket right here. It's worth $9,777.53. Yes. Rivers Casino. I don't know. This camera on here. This is what I do. At least once a day. See that? Yeah. This is the only way I know how to get a lump sum of money without hurting one of you sorry motherfuckers. Cause I can't stand a dope dealing motherfucker. I despise you. I always did. Even when I was running around out in the streets using drugs and drinking and raising hell, I despised you motherfuckers back then. But I don't disrespect you. But you're not gonna be disrespecting me. When we do what we do in life, there's consequences to our actions, good or bad, in every situation, and something got to give. You pull up in your vehicle every day like you're going to work, and you set up shop and you sell drugs right on the main street in the middle of summer. There's a camera on every pole in every walk of life. You're under surveillance. And you're up there in age, and ain't like you're in your 20s and stupid. You're old as me or older. What is wrong with you? I see it every day. A bunch of motherfuckers like they're slick, like this is 1985 or some shit. Fucking police know exactly what we're all doing out there. I sit on my car, listen to music, I talk to people, enjoy my life. The last thing I worry about is the ATF and the undercovers and the law enforcement agencies jumping out and throwing me to the ground and putting the case on me. That never crosses my mind because I don't be involved in it. I don't purchase anyone's drugs for no one else. I try not to ride people that is associated with that game. But I ride who I ride. It's a crapshoot anyway. You don't know what someone has in their possession. But I ride with God, you know. But I just try to do right the best that I can. And it's hard, especially when you really care about people and it's just what they can get out of you and you know that and you tolerate it pretty much all your life. And then when you get tired of a certain individual taking advantage of the situation and you speak on it, now you're the bad guy, now I'm mean and Mr. Angry and all that, you know. I mean, whatever. As a human being, I can only take but so much from anybody in any situation. You know? The motherfucker will take you there, man. Every motherfucker out there in these streets think they're entitled, think you gotta ride them for their price or it's their way or it's wrong. Like, if you don't get the fuck away from me. You know, these motherfuckers begged me all month. Like yesterday was the first. See a motherfucker, no, they got their little check. Motherfucker don't even acknowledge me. Like, what's up or nothing. But all month, can I get one of them cigarettes? You $2, this and that. And I just look at you, stupid motherfuckers. That money will be gone before the sun goes down. You fucking walk past me and like you don't notice me today because you got some money. That shit irks the hell out of me. If I was to go down on the block right now, same motherfucker be sitting in front of the library talking about Tone. I get a motherfucker to wave, and that's the extent of it. It's not that serious. But the way people act and the way people treat me is engraved in my computer up here, you know. I was taught to forgive, but I don't forget shit. So if you wasn't there for me in my darkest hour, believe I will never be there for you under any circumstance. I wouldn't give a fuck who you were. Like I lost my girl, she passed away April 14th of this year. Certain people came to my house, gave me their condolences and their blessings, and people out on the street that knew her and knew me, and then there's motherfuckers that knew us both, our lives, and just walk past like it ain't a big deal, and I'm okay with that, because we all got to go through it, and one day it'll be your family on the front line. You'd be glad to get a sorry for your loss from me. But trust me, I understand. Because I don't do motherfuckers' funerals. Because I don't have to. Just like they didn't have to. But they could have had the decency to acknowledge me in one of my darkest moments. I just look at them differently. And then they see the change in the way I interact with them. Certain individuals to be out there I see every day. Motherfucker might try to say hi to me, and I just look at them. I don't have to say shit to you. We had her down at Brady's funeral home off of Cedar Avenue on the north side. It's in walking distance from the set where we all hang at. A lot of people walked over there to pay their respects, and I love y'all for that. People I never would expect to do that. And there's a lot of motherfuckers that didn't, that I did expect to do that. We just gotta keep it moving, and I just gotta take it as it is, because I don't forget. I'm not giving a motherfucker nothing. I'm not riding them. I don't fuck with you. I could have knew you all my life. If you didn't reach out to me, I don't fuck with you no more. I don't give a fuck who you is. But she's still with me. I always love her. She'll always be in my heart, and I'll never forget her. But I got to continue to struggle. But the hard part is I got to struggle alone. She made my life so much better. She was my companion, my partner. Now I'm alone, literally alone. In my thoughts, I go lay in that bed. In reality, he's a bad motherfucker. She's not there. She ain't in there snoring or downstairs cooking nothing or laughing or cussing me out. I miss all that. And I refuse to go through it again. So I have to discipline myself and try not to get attached. No time soon. My life is winding down. I'm 60. I'm not starting over again. If God sees fit to send a woman to me, I'll entertain the thought. But at this stage of my life, that's the last thing on my mind is trying to be in a relationship. I don't even have the urge to have sex. I look at these women and I see y'all for what y'all are. I'm not judging you. No, you're not attractive to me. It's not the way you look, your face, or your figure. It's how you handle yourself. It's what comes out of your fucking mouths. Some of y'all are some ignorant ass motherfuckers. Straight up street rats. Thinking you're better than some motherfucker, always talking about a motherfucker, you know, and nigga this and nigga that and bruh and no. Get the fuck away from me. Fuck you 45, 50 years old talking about bruh. Hey bruh. You know, it's sad. And the young motherfuckers, oh my goodness, don't get me started on them. These are the motherfuckers that are supposed to take care of us in our twilight years. That's a scary thought. Mm-hmm. Every place of business I go into, motherfuckers is just stupid as hell. They have no manners, no respect for what they're doing. It's like, they're entitled, for real. Every store I go in, motherfuckers is fucked up. Man, who trained you, motherfuckers? Actually, who hired you, stupid motherfuckers? I mean, you're getting paid to do its job. You should take pride in it. I don't give a fuck what you do for a living. Be the best at it. That's just me. I've always approached life that way in any situation. Just run around in the streets, car thief, this and that, whatever. But I was a bad motherfucker. The best. You know, it's good to hang down on the block. A bunch of guys I grew up with and used to run around with, and we reminisce and we talk shit. Who was the best driver and who this and that. It's not even close. That's what I tell them. Oh, you can drive me, Vic. I know. That's why you spend a quarter of your life in the motherfucker's penitentiary. Because you can outdrive Jack the fucking Ripper. Yes. I call myself Jack the Whipper. The fuckers couldn't catch me. It's like the fucking Dukes of Hazzard. Taunt the motherfuckers. These clowns flying around here with these Hemis and shit. You motherfuckers can't drive. You're gonna kill yourself or someone else. You hit that gas. You motherfuckers don't have the skills to be trying to do 100 and something miles an hour in the city. Shit, we used to ride around there and had balls. The older Cadillacs had 455 cubic feet engines in them. They had Trans Ams and Camaros and things of that nature, and Mustangs, the Chargers, the old school shit. The original Hemi with the 440 in it. Burn nothing but rubber. High speed chases with the law. I would tell a motherfucker, turn up your music. I got to focus. I don't want to hear that wee shit. Turn up motherfucking music and handle my business. But all these so-called driving motherfuckers always would get caught or always end up in jail. Then a bunch of them, they got their war stories. We all do. Their penitentiary fables. Like, I listen, I laugh. I don't comment, but then they direct shit at me. Yeah, but fuck, you ain't never did no time. Like that's a slap in the face. These motherfuckers act like being in prison or is a badge of honor. All that's telling me is your stupid ass got caught. You know what I mean? Yes. I've been in jail numerous times. But I had the sense to keep my fucking mouth shut in the court of law. I didn't implicate other people for shit that I might have been involved in. I took it as it came. Really saying like every time I was in court, it was because of some motherfucker got caught and implicated me. Or was for some violent shit, kicking ass. But then I had to think about the consequences of my actions and what would set me off. And then I came to realize that it was the alcohol. I started drinking. We all change. But I would really look at people like, I ain't never liked this motherfucker. Why is this motherfucker even talking to me? And because you started getting intoxicated, the motherfucker try you, man. Then I jump on a motherfucker and I wake up and I'm with where I'm at, and then reality, I'm in the county jail and patting my pockets, and looking, pull out the paperwork and see what the fuck did I do. And oh shit, reality. I aggravated this, I aggravated that. You know, I had to stop that shit. But I've always been one that I have the mindset that I can't allow a motherfucker to do bodily harm to me. There's consequences to your actions. And I still have that mindset. But now I have the sense to neutralize situations. I don't do threats. You're not going to stand there and threaten me and tell me what you're going to do to me. I can't allow that. But I don't let words get to me anymore. I'll drive off or I'll walk away from you. You know, you follow me and continue to verbally assault me, I will turn around and I will look you in your face and I would ask you to please stop, because this is not going to end the way you're thinking. And if they continue to push the issue, then the sick Vic comes out of me. But I think about my mother, what she would say, and Maylee and Pam and my children, what they gonna do if I'm locked away forever, and that's all that shit goes in my head. But I'm a grown ass man, and you are not going to be trying to do anything to me under no circumstance. I wouldn't give a fuck if I was dead wrong. I wouldn't give a fuck who you were, who you think you are, and who you think you know. Leave me be. That's how I live my life, and everybody that knows me out here knows that's how I live. Leave me be. If I want to talk to you, I'll talk to you. If I don't, you should respect that. I don't get in y'all conversations. Y'all sit out there all day talking about every motherfucker. So I can imagine what y'all saying about me when I pull off. But in reality, I don't give a fuck. Because you motherfuckers ain't got a set of balls to tell it to me. I would respect you more. I can't stand every time I pull up on a set, some motherfucker telling me shit about what someone else is involved in. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who got their ass beat. I don't give a fuck who got shot. You know, I don't give a fuck. Motherfuckers is out there doing dumb shit to people. There's consequences to this shit. You know, I don't want to see no one get killed or hurt at all. But that's not my fucking business. For you police ass motherfuckers to be volunteering information every time I pull up. So I can imagine how you motherfuckers would be talking in a court of law, or if the police was to grab one of you motherfuckers up. Because I ain't never been no witness for the motherfucking state. I ain't never been a motherfucking witness for the prosecution. Motherfuckers get to arguing, I get in my car and I get the fuck out of there. Because I'm not witnessing shit. Shit escalating. I look at the news, some motherfucker done died, or some motherfucking, won't be questioning me. Oh, you was standing on the corner when such and such shot. No, I wasn't. I drove off before they even started fighting or whatever. Check the cameras, motherfucker. Yes, that's how I live my life. I mind my fucking business. I start my videos off with, I do what I do. I mind my fucking business at all times. I go in motherfucking stores. I didn't go there to interact with none of you sorry motherfuckers. I come here to get what I need to get and get the fuck out of there. I don't trust society. Motherfuckers isn't stupid. Punks. Come in places with guns and shoot and kill innocent people for no reason. Now, what the fuck I want to be in a crowded place for an extended period of time for? So like me and my wife used to go food shopping. Me and Maylee used to go food shopping. I'm programmed. I grab a cart, they grab a cart. I get the meats and I get everything. I be done in goddamn less than 15 minutes. Depends on how long the lines is. I put my shit in the car and I go back in and wait on them. You done already, babe? Yeah. Take your time. I go stand outside, smoke a cigarette. I'm stuck in my ways. I'm 60 years old. But that's how I am. I don't do the disrespect. I don't dish it out. So when it come at me, I react real aggressively. You know, I give motherfuckers passes pretty much every other day out here, and they don't even know it. Because motherfuckers' mouths get real slick on the slide, you know. They don't take no shots at me or my girl. My girl's dead, you know. Her name shouldn't come out of your mouth at all. Because it could be your fucking teeth. And I mean that. I don't give a fuck. I don't know motherfucking no explanations, you know. What happened? Did she overdose? And you know, who the fuck is you? I'm the coroner, huh? I seen the coroner's report. No, she didn't overdose, motherfuckers. She died from complications of her heart. She was stubborn like me. She wouldn't go to the damn doctors. She was having trouble breathing for months before she passed away. But I don't have to explain anything to no motherfucker. And I tried to tell them to stop. Everybody don't die from drug overdoses, man. Motherfuckers be sick and we don't know nothing about it. I had loved ones that had cancer and I knew nothing about it until I seen them when they were 70 fucking pounds. And oh yeah, she had cancer for years. She just didn't tell us. That's why I don't judge people, man. You don't know what a person's going through. I look at everybody and I don't look at that junkie or look at that stupid motherfucker. No. You don't know what a motherfucker's going through. You don't know what's in someone's head. A kind word might make their day. You know, being nice don't cost nothing, man. For real. You know, people's running around here that's terminally ill and we know nothing about. Mentally ill. Or both. Oh, look at that dope fiend. Fuck that hoe. And you motherfuckers is fucked up. And you're not going to try to reach out and help a motherfucker. Shut your fucking mouth. You know, that's why I can't stand hanging out, man. The older I get, the more I realized how stupid I was to endure these streets for so long. I should be in goddamn Cuba some motherfucking way. Laid up on a motherfucking beach. Well off financially. With the shit that I know. The money that I've fucked up in my lifetime. There's no way I should be sitting here on this porch wondering where my next dollar's coming from. But this is my life. And I'm going to continue to live it the way I want. And I don't give a fuck what none of y'all think. family members, friends, people on the streets, police. I don't give a fuck what y'all think of me. Cause you motherfuckers don't do a goddamn thing for me. You know, watch a motherfucker struggle and talk about them. Yeah. Write a book, motherfucker. Cause my story is very interesting. But I'm gonna get off of here. I've been on there for over an hour. If one of you motherfuckers was paying attention to this video, my job here is done. My whole goal every time I make a video is to educate. A lot of people like, all you do is talk shit. And why is he so negative? No, I'm not negative at all. I live in reality. And some of you motherfuckers live in the television. You know, I can dish it out as well as I can take it. My point is just live your life. Do what makes you happy. I wouldn't give a fuck what it was. You know, I dwell on sitting out here on the block. It's summer and we're enjoying ourselves, and all these motherfuckers do is talk about people. You know, look at that. Look at them gay motherfuckers and this and that. I don't like that, man. Them folks is not bothering you or me or anyone else. They're living their life. Leave them the fuck alone. Then a motherfucker want to start trying to quote Bible verses to me. Oh, it's a sin. God don't like homosexuality. I don't give a fuck what your Bible say. What do your mind tell you that you're brainwashed? My heart is to have respect for people. Let a motherfucker live the way they want to live. They're not affecting me. They're not a threat to me. You know, I gotta go through this shit every time I'm out there. Gay this, gay that. Look at that junkie. Look at that motherfucking hoe. I don't like that motherfucker. Oh, that motherfucker. You know, that's all it is. It's all negativity, man. That's what I'm around. I stay in the house. But I can't hide in the house. You know? I need to be out here in this nice, brisk summer morning. Just try to help as many people as I can when I can. But that ship is about to sail, man, because I can't help myself. Don't nobody reach out to me. What's up, brother? How you doing? You alright? You need something? That never happened. But I'll cash out a motherfucker money out the blue without warning. We're not the same. My brother Spark, he reaches out to me. My sister calls me. That's good enough for me. You know, for these so-called other people, associates, friends, I have a couple of them. The sincere and true blue. But I'm gonna end this. Take care of yourselves. Do what you have to do to make it. Take care of each other. I'm out, motherfuckers.